Hello everyone, my name is Roshni Khanna. Today I'm going to share a simple technique that can help entrepreneurs enjoy the journey of building their startups and not be overwhelmed by the task lists that they set themselves to on a day-to-day, a weekly or a monthly basis. Now in this video, I will talk about what has really helped me accomplish my goals, accomplish my big vision, and accomplish my to-do lists on a day-to-day basis. I learnt this from a very beautiful book called The One Thing, and I have thoroughly applied it in my life and found absolute success in everything that I have set myself up to. I found this in a research while I was reading online. The research is done by an agency called 𝗓𝗏, and this talks about the mental health of professionals. 50% of people, and this is about professionals with overstuffed to-do lists, 50% of them find themselves moderately stressed thanks to their to-do lists. 35% find themselves highly stressed, and 9% find themselves very highly stressed. And this is because of, mind you, overstuffed to-do lists. As professionals and as entrepreneurs, we do not understand how our work, how our routines are hurting our mental health. And these are the numbers of corporate professionals. And now let's come to entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs have a minimum of 3 to 5 times the size of the list of professionals. And what is that size like? Each one of us has 60 to 100 tasks, including personal, self, spiritual, community service, and work. And an entrepreneur has 3 to 5 times that sizable number, which comes to almost 300 to 500 items in a week. And are we really taking care of our joy? Are we really taking care of our spirit? And are we taking care of our emotional and mental and psychological health while we're working towards our dream startup? This one reason of not being able to handle the work routine in an efficient way is the reason for burnout, anxiety, frustration, depression, loneliness, and even failure. You may not have really heard, but this can be one of the top reasons of the failure of a startup, because the foundation of the startup is the entrepreneur. And the entrepreneur is overstuffed and overwhelmed with task lists and doesn't care about the mental health. The very reason of success can become the very reason of failure. So in this video, I will be sharing a very simple technique. If you do this in your work routine, it will help you achieve your goals, be focused, be more consistent, know where you're going, act with ease, and celebrate your journey towards the success of your startup. And above all, take care of your mental health and emotional health. Let's get into this. An effective way of building a healthy work routine is to start with listing down all your tasks. It could be a daily task sheet, or it could be a weekly or a monthly, which is, of course, aligned with your big visions. And how do we, that's the first step, write down everything in the format of pointers. Now we need to sit and convert this task list to a success list. And how do we do that? And this is what I want to tell you. It's simply by applying a concept that most of us have learned, which is called the Pareto's principle. What is the Pareto's principle? Pareto's principle states that success really depends on the top 20% of any activity. It is your top 20% that brings revenue. It's your top 20% of performers that do the sales. It's the top 20% of your skills that give you success. It's really the top 20%. Now, how do we use Pareto's principle to convert a simple, overwhelming task list to a success list? Let's get into this. Once you've written down your entire task, all you need to do is apply Pareto's principle, which is the top 20%, to identify the most important tasks. So if you are talking about 100 tasks in a week, then you have to identify the top 20 which will bring you success. Now you need to identify what is that success for you. Is it money? Is it time with family? Is it community service? Is it honing a particular skill? Or is it travel? The success definition is yours. From a business perspective, I would select top 20 items out of 100 which are helping me reach my vision and are income producing activities, whether in the short term or in the long term. So simply top 20 income producing activities. Now, once you have identified these top 20, which is for the week, you need to again get to top 20 of that. And top 20 of 20 is top 4, right? Once you identify these top 4, you can spread it either in a day based on the time that is needed for achieving each task, or you can then from that 4 select one, which is the top 20 again. So you have to apply Pareto's principle as many times until you reach that one item on your task list. It may sound complex right now, but it's all about habits. Once you start doing this, you just automatically know what is the most important task on your overwhelming task list. And after you've made the task list, after you've applied Pareto's principle, and you have identified the top 20, the top 4, and the top 1, all you need to do is have a single pointed focus on the top 1 activity and forget about the rest. That is how you will reduce your overwhelm, you will reduce your anxiety, you will have laser sharp focus, and you will be able to accomplish that one task. And after you have accomplished, you can go to the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of your top 4. And that is literally a magical potion to not only achieve your goals, which you will, of course, if you do this and make this a routine, a work routine, but also help your mental health, but also enjoy the journey of building your dream startup. It's not just about becoming a success. It's also about enjoying the journey of becoming a success. Because once you become successful, happiness or joy is not an automatic function. It needs to be learned. And this is how we learn it. By enjoying our work routines and not postponing our mental health, emotional health, or celebration for a later date. Reiterating the pointers, list down all your tasks in one sheet, do it for the week, use Pareto's principle, figure out your top 20, top 4, and then top 1. Focus only on the one until you complete it. Do not go to the next one. Once you complete it, do go to the next one and complete. Once all your top income producing activities are completed, you can again apply Pareto's principle to your next 100 list. Let me tell you what is an income producing activity. An income producing activity could be the course you want to launch, could be the networking event you want to go to, could be the article you want to write, could be the collaboration you need to do. It could be the free lecture you want to give. An income producing activity is the gateway to reaching your goal or your big vision for life. I hope this was helpful for all of you. It's been a little long video, but this is very, very close to me because it has helped me from the overwhelm, from the anxiety, the stress, and hence I've taken the time to record this and to share with all my fellow entrepreneurs and professionals. If you implement this, this will ease your journey, and do share in the comments section if this was helpful, and will you be applying this in your life, or have there been any other tactics or techniques that have helped you improve your mental health and celebrate the journey of building your startup. I am Roshni Khanna. Thank you so much for watching this space.